Yo, what's up, guys? So this is my 13th place regional and tournament report. Firstly, I want to give shout outs to my teammates William and Alex for just being there and lending me cards. Well, actually, for not being there, but lending me cards anyways. Jesse, Travis for basically helping me decide playing Geargias. Because basically I was gonna play Infernity, but then they told me to play with what I was more comfortable with, and definitely I'm 10 times better and way more comfortable with Geargia than I am with Infernity. And yeah, just shout out to all the people that were there, all the guys from The Rock. And Jesse got top 8, Patrick got ninth, which sucks. And a lot of us got our invites. Like, I think out of top 32, it was 13 people from my card shop, so pretty cool. I got 13th place. I got robbed of my top 8, as I'll call it. But not really robbed, but whatever. So, yeah, let's get started. Round 1, I played versus, out of the 5 Fire Fists, I played versus one of them, and I lost. Due to my misplay, though, I'll give it that. I misplayed and lost because of my misplay, so that's how I'll accept that loss as. Round 2, I played versus a free deck. Round 3, I played versus Boojins, and I beat them in 3 games. Opens Boojin, double Kaiser, complains when I opened up macro. That's cool. It's YuGiOh, I guess. Round 4, I played versus Atellas, and I 2-0'd them. Round 5, I played versus a mirror match, 2-0'd that. Round 6, I played versus Shadalls. I won in 3 games. Round 7, I played versus Fat, again a Fire Fist fucking variant, and I 2-0'd that. And then round 8, it was only an 8-round regional, sadly. Went versus Infernity. Of all things in the top tables, there was Fire King's Mermail, Light Sworn, Burning Abyss next to me. I feel like I could have won versus everything, but I go versus Infernity, the only deck that says you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had the combo, which he did both games that he won and went first, and won the die roll by rolling a 6. He got it, so I got 13th place. It's whatever. I'm kind of salty, but then I'm kind of not. And yeah, here's my list. I feel like it's a kind of an original list, but you've probably seen it before, but I've never seen it before, so I'll call it an original list. It's kind of like Floodgate control gears, I would call it, or anti-meta gears, or I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you don't, so yeah, 3 armor. I'll just explain the cards that you probably don't need explanations on. 3 arsenal, you need those super. 3 accelerator, 1 Geargiano. I still decided to play the Geargiano because it's Geargiano. It floats with Geargia next. That's why Geargia next is better, honestly. 3 Mermilio. The reasoning behind this card was, 1, it's a pretty good turn 1 play if you don't have armor or arsenal. It's when you soul charge back, you pop back row to go into your XYZ plays. It searches power traps, which is really important. Even though I only played 2 targets because I couldn't get a time space, I could have borrowed one definitely, but I forgot to ask, honestly. And but yeah, definitely it's just baiting me because of the soul charge plays, which I really feel like this Geargia's post Gear getting hit really rely on soul charge plays, and it really does. So Mermilio just popping back row, making your XYZ plays a little safer is really powerful, and I really do like it. And it's level 4. I won like 3 games with only Mermilio. So 2 card D, so it kind of has like the +1 variant of it. 2 card D just because it gives you 4 monsters that you want to open up with. Being Mermilio, Arsenal, Armor, or card D, and then you play with your hand accordingly. And in the grand game, this really helped me out because I would just pull more resources than my opponent because of it. And card D duality is retarded turn 1 play. And yes, I did play 2 duality. I did not play Upstart Goblin because I felt like I was losing when I was soul charged and then my opponent was soul charged back for more. So I would just go duality to dig for resources. Duality was beautiful games 2 and 3, digging in for side deck cards, and just that. I decided to mainboard 2 MSTs. I've been an advocate recently to not main deck MST, but I felt like I had to main deck MST because 1, I played versus Bujin, so it came handy, and I didn't know Yang Zing's remaining skill drain. I didn't want to play versus Dragon Rulers that were remaining skill drain. I didn't want to lose to degenerate cards that after they were activated, I couldn't do anything to them. So I decided to, or I'd have to go really minus. Like to get over Kaiser Coliseums, I'd have to soul charge back 1 Mermilio, hoping that they only have 1 Kaiser Coliseum, hoping that they don't have Vanity's Emptiness. So I feel like MST was just a better call to run at 2. I wouldn't have run it at 3. I played MST at 2 at like a skill card, and I didn't just blind MST ever. But yeah, and it helped versus the Fire Fist fucking decks that I played versus. 2 soul charges, really good. Yeah, fix the lighting there because the glare was killing me. 2 soul charges. I wouldn't play 3 because there are so many games where I opened up 2 and you don't want that. I would recommend like stacking your deck and not drawing this card at all until you need it, but you know that's not how it works. Some games I would open up 2 and then the games that I would lose I just wouldn't get any. So that's how it works. So you kind of have to play 2 at least. Then for the one-ofs, I decided to play the Book of Moon. Obviously it's a trap card. I played 1 Forbidden Lance. This would have been the time space trap hole basically, but 1 Lance was really good, helping me. Mermilio would run over cards like mid Rosh or window, whatever. It run over bigger beaters, and it just helped my XYZ play stick, stuff like that. It was a really good card whenever I would draw it. Then I main deck the 1 DeFi. A lot of people were telling me not to main deck this, and I really loved it. I didn't draw it as much as I would like to, but the matches that I drew it in, it hurt. Like, I used this versus Satella Knights game 1 going first because I actually opened up with it. And apparently I hurt him because he was stalling for an MST, and when he got the MST he hit this, and I was wondering why, but it's because their counter trap card has to send it to graveyard in order for it to activate. Plus, it stops them from going to Neb Alter looping, so it's pretty decent. Well, it doesn't really stop them actually if they make the XYZ play, but if I hit the Neb out, yeah, whatever, you get my point. Then I also decided to make Macrocosmos and Defissure. So it hurts me. Granted, sorry, it hurts me. Granted, but it hurts my opponents a lot more in theory than it should be hurting me. So I should be winning anyways. So yeah, that. Then 3D Prison, probably my favorite trap all weekend. Like literally, that's how I won versus Shadal's. That's how I won versus a lot of things. Just for that one removal. But like turns 1 and 2, this card is like the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll be honest with you guys, because I have my Remedial, they summon one monster, try to beat over it, I deprison. Then I summon another monster, poke for 3,000, set another one, they attack, again deprison, and then I just attack for game basically next turn. But yeah, it's a really good card. Deprison's retarded. I really like it. Some people don't like it though, but it's cool. Then for Trap Negation, I couldn't decide on the right ratio, so I just played 2 of each. Finish was good for stopping effects, but I think I like Breakthrough skill better all regional. But that's whatever. I would still play 2 and 2 most likely. I think it's a better combo. These are 2 Vanity's Emptinesses. I borrowed them, but I had to give them back. Vanity's Emptiness was really clutch, really helpful. Floodgate controlled that deck, remember that. And then for all the 1-ofs, 1 Torrential, because I had 39 cards on my deck list, and I had to think of 1 card to put on the spot. Torrential would actually be the time space. I would probably still have kept Forbidden Lands. I would have taken this out. Actually, I don't think I ever drew this once. Like, I'm not even joking with you. I don't think... Actually, I did draw it once. Versus a Soul Charge play, which was really clutch. But, whoops, my bad. But I would not have played this at the event. I would have definitely rather have had that been time space Trapo, I'll be honest. Then up for my 2 Murmilio targets. 1 Troll, 1 Bottomless. I don't think Troll was great to run at 2. And then Wiretap, Compulse, and Warning. So yeah. But definitely the Torrential would have been time space. I would have probably kept the Lance. I forgot I even ran Torrential on this deck list because I wasn't running it online. So extra deck, 3 Geargia next, yes. And if you've been following me on the end, this is all I've been running to get to like 14, whatever I'm at right now. Exiton, I think I resolved this once. I'll tell you how many times I resolved this. Alright, infinite times, it's kind of what my deck revolves around. Once or twice, once, 0. Never had gone into this in my entire life. I needed the extra deck space and I didn't have, since I had 14 cards. Put this in, won me the mirror match. This card's actually not that bad. My first time ever making it too. I think I made this 0 times. Probably 2 or 3 times actually. 2 or 3 times. Never. Once. 0. And it's funny because on the end, this is what was winning me most of my matches. Heartland Draco for 2,000, but the opportunity never arose. Sorry. Yeah. So side deck was pretty jank. I don't know, but whatever. I kind of just threw it together at the last minute. I'll tell you how many times I cited it and how many times I saw it. Cited it 3 times, never drew it. Cited it twice, never drew it. Cited it like twice, drew it once. It won me the game when I drew it. Basically, it was a mirror match. I actually opened up this in the mirror match. So he sets the armor. I'm like, nope. You can tell it's an armor because like, look at this. All right, like look at this. This makes me sad, but it's a fucking mountain, so you can just spot the armors miles away. All right, 1 MST. Yeah, I was thinking of only maining 1 MST, but good thing I fucking decided to main 2. Mind Control. I sided this in, never drew it though. Triple Shadow. Sided this in versus Shadal's. I drew it, but he hit it before I even got to activate it. Or I think I drew it twice, games 2 and 3. 1 each, and then when I activated it, he had the instrument Facing the Shadows. 2 Lightning Prisoning Mirrors, drew it against the Tetas, basically won me the match. Soul Drain, I sided it, never saw it. Rivalry, I never sided it, never drew it, so obviously. Blackhorn, it was for the mirror match, I think I drew it. And I just decided to going first versus Infernity. Never drew it though. So that was my tournament report, my deck list. I mean, I don't got much else to say. I just wanted to get this up because a lot of you guys have been asking me for it. Am I making more videos? Probably not. Probably just deck profiles like this. I'll see if I can get more deck profiles from locals and shit like that, but don't expect much more videos. At least for now. I'm really tired of making videos for now. On this channel, at least. But whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.